Alright, peace. What it is? I want to show y'all something. So I used the date of the Black Panther movie coming out as an example. Let me show you what it's called. The chain of planets. That's a term I see it called on the internet. I don't know if that's the official term. You know me, I'm rarely official with anything other than my opinion. But anyway, um, it's just a way you can look at your chart, how you can analyze your chart and break it down to one or two planets for you to focus on specifically, or you can say you're ruled by. Alright? Nas playing. I'm exhausted, G. I'm always listening to Nas. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into that. Anyway, so it's coming out on February the 16th, which is, I didn't even do the numerology. It'll be 216, so that'll be 9. And then 2018 would be 11. So, damn, that's 9/11. Damn, I ain't even look at that. Alright, so anyway, this is the planets. Hey, I know my son probably gonna come interrupt. That's what he likes to do. But anyway, and this is the breakdown of them. All right. Now, the way this breaks down, I got it like this is, when you look at a sign, right? You look at a planet, you'll see what sign the planet's in, right? And then you'll see what planet rules that sign. You'll see what sign that planet is in. And you'll see what planet rules that sign. And then you'll see what sign that planet is in. Then you'll see what planet rules that sign. Then you'll see what that planet is in. You get what I'm saying? And then you'll see Scorpio, what rules that sign. At Pluto. Capricorn, take you back to Saturn. Since Capricorn is at home in Saturn, right? That's what's ruling. Because that's where the sun traces back to. See? The sun, the sun go back to Uranus because the sun is in Aquarius. Alright? Uranus go back to Mars because Uranus is in Aries. Alright? Mars go back to Jupiter because Jupiter is Mars is in Sag. Alright, so Mars go back to Jupiter because Mars is in Sag. Jupiter go back to Pluto because Jupiter's in Scorpio. Pluto rules Scorpio. Then Pluto like a bit. Pluto go back to Saturn because Saturn rules Capricorn. So you see how these planets go back, get the light, Mars back to Saturn. You see? Mercury is in Aquarius as well. So you see Mercury go back to Uranus, Saturn. Then the rest of you planets, you got Moon and Venus, right? Both in Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune. And Neptune is at home. So your two ruling planets for this day, let's just say that was somebody's birthday, right? Or you can say, because you look at the chart for anything, all right? Even a movie, all right? Because that's when it was, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily created, but that's when it was created for you because that's the first time you ever seen it. Okay, so when it was first fully viewed, that's its birth in a sense, you know, by the masses. So this is how it's going to affect you. And y'all think it's a coincidence that the day before this movie comes out, come out on Friday, that Thursday is a new moon, right? Like, if this is at 12 o'clock on the 16th, because you know the movie gonna come out at 12. So probably if you're going 4 degrees back, 6 hours before that, I didn't look at the exact time, so probably around 6 o'clock on Thursday, right? 5 o'clock, it's gonna be new moon. Think it's a coincidence that's when they chose to put the movie out? And look how the sun and Mercury lined up. It's the sun, moon, and Mercury all gonna be lined up in Aquarius. Right? And then you see Uranus, Aries, and like I said, they go back, blah, 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 blah. So what you'll look up essentially is you want to understand what the energy of Saturn and Capricorn going to produce and what the energy of Neptune and Pisces going to produce. So they broke off the level. So you get your book, whatever book, you know what I'm saying? Base like 215. Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn rules the sign of Capricorn. It does power is strong here, both positive and negative. Let me zoom, right? Positive and negative qualities of Saturn are powerfully empathized in you, because it's telling you as in if this is your birth chart. So you just understand that this is the energy that's permeating at the time when whatever you're looking up, essentially. I mean, for this time, it's this movie. Okay, so you are ambitious and independent, dedicated and unswavering, but your methods can be, what is it, dictatorial and overbearing, and you may sometimes be thought of as selfish and mean. Saturn puts many obstacles in your path, and you learn early in life to be self-sufficient. You want to do everything yourself. It would be easier to take a cub away from a mother bird than to take a task away from a Saturn Capricorn. You also have an instinct for doing things a hard way. You don't listen to advice. However, you do learn from experience. As a child, you may have blah, blah, blah. It's kind of explaining a little more specific to a person. But you understand the energy is Saturn. It's about getting organized. It's about getting an understanding of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Capricorn is the father, as I said. So it's about criticizing. And I don't even like that damn song. Y'all know my soundtrack got to be on point. So next would be Neptune and Pisces. Hold on. And Neptune and Pisces, in Pisces, Neptune will be the sign it rules, and is therefore the qualities of spirituality and creative genius will be enhanced for those born in this era. Neptune Pisceans will be deep thinkers with profound understanding about the meaning of life. Their compassion will be complemented by intense psychic powers. Astrologers believe that this generation born with Neptune next transit Pisces may usher in the ultimate period of self-realization. Now, isn't that what this Black Panther movie is doing? Showing us in a greater light, a more accurate light for our history. Their ascendancy will help to bring peace and tranquility in the world. Neptune in this position does not value materialism, so Neptune Pisceans no doubt will explore the inner man and woman and develop new philosophies based on what they find. So I just find it interesting that Aquarius is the sign. Hold on, I'll show you better now. Alright, so this is a book, Light of Egypt, by that guy. I'll look it up. It's about astrology. And he claimed what's it called? Got it from the ethers and meditation or some shit. But it's just some ancient tablet that they claim that they came up with spiritually. But anyway, so it's explaining the constellation Aquarius and what it represents. All right, because this is the age of Aquarius, and Aquarius is Heru and Kemetic astrology. Now listen, the tablet symbolizes the complete materialization of man perfect on the earth and the Lord thereof, in so far as material forces are concerned. The storm is the tempest of life, the whirl of elements of matter in their battle with the spirit. The 8 stars, brilliant now, for they are the same stars that were dimly seen in Gemini, show the conquest of matter is complete. The great fall of spirit finished, the end of involution. And this would bring stagnation and death if peace now ensued. The lesson taught is that not in peace and rest can the soul grow, but amidst earthquakes that shake thrones, the floods that overwhelm countries, the fires that reduce to ashes, has the strong man's soul grown to its present state and power. So fear not the storm, but the calm, not the unrest, but the quiet. Fear not the battle, but the ignorable peace of the coward. Damn. O child of Adam, the astral soul must learn to do and dare. Not over the brave man's grave shall it be written, rest in peace, but I will arise and go to my father. Yeah. So as you see, it's talking about like death and rebirth, and how like you can't have progress with stagnation. It's no progress and not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a problem to solve, then your mind ain't working, essentially. And that's kind of what Aquarius represents. You know, that's why it was always it's the hero. Because the hero always come to change. Like if you look at Jesus, right? He came to change up the world. You know, he got into it with the Trill game, baby. Hold on. That Paul Wall came on. I start talking about white Jesus. That Paul Wall came on. Hold on. Fitting, right? Nah, anyway, real shit though. So, you know, all it'll be lined up in Aquarius on that new moon, and then the movie coming out. And this is the age of Aquarius, you see what I'm saying? And he's playing the Black Panther, which, you know, the Panther was the lion of North America, okay? You understand? The lion is Leo. The lion is the king. The lion is the hero, right? You see what I'm saying? So in North America, the Panther was the hero. You know, if you look at the god Quetzalcoatl, he was a jaguar deity. You know, a panther ain't nothing but an all black jaguar. It's really not no such thing as a real panther. It's more like a mythical character from our mythologies, as the panther was. You know, what Wakanda is talking about. Matter of fact, I don't know what book it is, but the word Wakanda is a deity itself. Okay, I think it's in. But anyway, I ain't gonna try to find it. But anyway, really what I wanted to show you was the chain of planets. I'm gonna show you another one about Nobel Ali. How all his planets go back to one planet, and it is the morning star. It's crazy, and it's in Pisces too, which is interesting considering Venus is in Pisces, and the moon gonna hit Pisces on that night. The prophet Nobel Ali, his Venus is 0 degrees Pisces. The moon gonna be 0 degrees Pisces when this movie comes out. The prophet is a Capricorn. Okay? Matter of fact, the prophet, I think, is 18 degrees Capricorn. I think. And Pluto is in Capricorn. Hey, everything is everything. I'm gonna show you the prophets in my next video. Peace.